Sit down, love.
I don't want her to talk to you.
She's got more backbone than you have, Sunshine.
You don't understand. We have to go on living now.
I believe you've got something to tell me. Yeah?
Eric's only concerned for me.
Of course he is.
We'd had dinner. Eric was in the kitchen putting the kettle on for a cup of tea, and I was in the living room. I looked out the window, not for any particular reason, just out of, like, habit.
Go on.
I saw this car pull up. I think it was a Cortina. And then the man on the pavement went towards the car, like as if he was going to talk to someone. And then suddenly he just fell down to the ground, like with his hand up on his chest, like that.
What happened next?
I don't know. Well, I pulled away from the window because I was scared.
Right. You were scared, but what next?
It must have been a couple of seconds before I could, like, bring myself to call Eric.
What did Eric do?
Well, he came running in and he looked out the window, but there was nothing there.
Nothing?
Well, I looked out the window again. I couldn't believe it. It was empty down there, like nothing had happened.
Were you the person who made the anonymous phone call about the Cortina?
Yeah.
Sister, Sergeant Cryer, Sun Hill.
We're rather hectic at the moment. Could you make inquiries at reception?
It's about Mrs. Martin.
Martin, accident Elm Street. Emergency operation. As I've said, you'll have to make inquiries at reception.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's something.
You're not going to solve anything on that description.
I wish we'd handed it over to Amips.
A funny feeling in my guts about this one. Hollis, tell Sergeant Peters I want everyone in for a briefing. What?
What's the matter?
Well, you can tell Sergeant Penny from me I'm running a murder inquiry, not a bloody safari. Yes?
Harry's cap. A man wearing the same kind of check cap as found at the scene was in there earlier. He was very tan and cockney, and he might have been waiting for somebody.
Does that know him?
No, but I've got a good description.
If you could give Shaw and Edwards a few seconds, sir. They're engaged with a prisoner.
What you doing here? You weren't in the house to house.
I was told you might need an extra pair of hands, sir.
Oh, yes, please.
Sit down. Right, first of all, I'd like to thank all you late turn officers for helping out. But unfortunately, this is not an overtime junket, Martella. Unless you can come up with something that will turn this into a major inquiry, you'll be back on normal duties tomorrow.
Do we know what this is all about, sir? The shooting?
All we have is evidence of a man being shot several times.
Perhaps he isn't dead.
Tell them the chances, Ivor.
Slim. Very slim.
What have you got to add, Sergeant Peters, apart from picking your nose?
It's been quiet apart from initial phone calls. Nobody's been reported missing. Dead boring.
Hollis?
Yeah, I sent out an AS to check hospitals. So far, it's a negative result. Oh, the Royal Free, they did have a man brought in with shotgun wounds, but well, it's nothing to do with this.
Well, bang goes your overtime. Till I can cut some concrete leads, this inquiry will be run by a skeleton staff for the time being. That means Hollis. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow.
Sir, is there any news of Sergeant Cryer?
No, he's still at the hospital as far as I know. Ivor's got something.
Yeah, it's an impression of the victim's blood-stained fingertip on the pavement.
Well, that's more like it.
Nah, to be honest, don't hold much chance of a positive ID. When we blow it up, there'll be more paving stone than print.
All that high-tech gear in the lab, you must be able to do something.
Let's see what SO3 can come up with, shall we?
Meanwhile, on your way home tonight, I want you to make some casual inquiries before closing time. And I said inquiries, Ted, not a pub crawl. If there's any information on offer, I want to know about it.
Split it between us, yeah?
I'll do east side of Devon Road. It's on my way home.
Well, it'll be a bit of a struggle, but put me down for what's left.